little application that shows you all the files and stuff like that. So in Finder, I have my desktop, my applications, my documents, obviously your Word docs, all the other things you do. Safari, that's my web browser. We're going to do something in that a little bit later on. And I've got a whole heap of other links here. Now, what I wanted to show you was just how the file system works. It's a little bit different. Now, if I have a file here on my, let's just go into documents. If I have a document here, and I drag and drop it, okay, it takes it out of documents, it's now put it on the desktop. So I'll put it back, okay. Let's just say though, I want to create like a shortcut to it. In OS X we call them aliases. So let's say this file here, I want to create an alias. So what I've done is I've control clicked, or right click if you've got a double click mouse. I'm going to say make alias. So there's the keynote alias, but I want that alias just on my desktop for whatever reason. Okay, that is a link to the main file. It didn't get rid of this file, just created a link to it. So if I trash this, now to delete it, I just drag it to the trash can. If I trash that, it doesn't delete this file, it just deletes the shortcut. Okay, so that's really important. Okay, let's go back to desktop. Now, in your Finder windows, you can view files in a number of different ways. So you can view them as little icons here. You can view them in list view. You can also view them in folder view, so you can actually track through folders if you know they're hidden somewhere. Okay, but a really cool new feature is called quick view or cover flow. Now, what this allows me to do is flick through all my stuff. Now, I had a whole heap of videos from school that we did, and so I can easily flick through all my files here. I'm just using the arrow key to flick through all the files. Now, I have some very strange things on my computer. Anyway, this is a video we did for Mrs. Izakhan's farewell. So, anyway. Alright, now, I'm just trying to find a movie. Actually, if I go into movies, in quick flow movies, actually, I know there is one on my desktop. So if I go to my desktop, now there's a movie here. Now I can actually preview this in the Finder. So I don't have to double click on it and load up the application. What I can do is actually just play it. Alright, so all I did is I just select the one that I wanted to check. Just press spacebar. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so I can easily just view files like that. Okay, let me quit out of this, quit out of that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. A few more hints for you for dealing with your files and media and the desktop and all that kind of stuff. I try and keep my desktop as clean as possible. Oh, one more thing, almost forgot. When you download stuff off the net, while I'm here, this is Safari, this is the web browser in OS X. You can use Firefox if you're used to Firefox. I actually use both. So, you know, whatever you're into. I recommend using both browsers because some sites just work better in other browsers. But anyway, here's Safari. When you download a file, so it might be something I downloaded off a website or whatever, where it actually goes, this is really cool. This is a new feature. Down here, there's a thing called stacks. This is your download stack. Now what the download stack is, these are all the files I've downloaded. Now I've downloaded a heck of a lot of files. Okay. Now instead of downloading stuff and it just sits in the desktop here and clogs up your desktop and gets all messy, what you do is you actually come to your download stack and everything I've ever downloaded is in this stack. Okay. And so I can easily get to it when I want it. I can easily trash it. I can bring it up in the Finder if I want. Bring it back to list view. There they all are. There's all my files. Beautiful. Easy, right? Okay, so that's my download stack right there. Now you can actually create your own stack. Now I've created a stack for documents. So all my documents, there's a stack in my doc here. So that stack, easy, get to my documents nice and quickly. Now one of the things I've seen some people do is they've created a stack for a whole heap of applications. So you might actually come into your applications here and you might go, you know, for iPhoto, iMovie, iDVD, and iTunes, I want to create, a stack. Now, I actually loaded those, but anyway, you can actually drag them and create a new stack down here that is just your iWork, your iLife stuff, alright? So that's pretty cool. Oops, I accidentally loaded them all. Anyway, you get the idea. The whole concept being that I have a nice and easy way to just access the stuff I use a lot. Now that keeps my desktop nice and uncluttered, so when you download stuff and you're like, oh, where did it download to? That's where it went to. It went to your download stack. Okay? Very cool. I love it. Anyway, I think I've rabbited on enough. I hope there's some good tips there for you. Dealing with your files, your media, where to save things, where things get saved automatically, that kind of stuff. Alright, cool.